Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vivienne and I make skincare videos here on YouTube. Today, I want to talk about how to minimize large pores. I've been getting lots of requests from you guys on just what kind of products and what kind of steps you should take to minimize the look of large pores. Now, first things first, when it comes to large pores, it all comes down to two things. Genetics is a big part, and also if your pores are clogged, if they're cleansed out properly. So let's go back to number one, genetics. You can't fight genetics. Some people are just born with larger looking pores than others. And so your base pore size really depends on what you inherit from your parents. And yes, there are things that you can do to help with the look of pores. You will notice a huge difference if you use the right product. So this is what the video is for. I'm going to show you the different key steps in your routine that you should pay attention to, and also what ingredients you should look for. So you might be wondering, what is clogged pores exactly? And so basically our pores produce oil and sweat. And when you go outside, there's dust, dirt, and then you put makeup on. Throughout the day, you collect a lot of gunk on the surface of your skin. When you have oily skin, your skin tends to produce much more oil than others. And if you don't cleanse it out properly, bacteria that you collect throughout the day tends to build up. And when you mix excess sebum with bacteria, that's how breakouts and acne can easily develop. That's why cleansing is so important when it comes to pore care. A key ingredient that you should look for in a cleanser as oily skin individual is salicylic acid. Now, if you've never heard of salicylic acid, it's BHA, beta hydroxy acid, and it's amazing for anything pore related. In cleansers, you can also find salicylic acid. COSRX makes a cleanser called the Salicylic Acid Daily Gentle Cleanser. It's like a white tube with a red label on it. It says Salicylic Acid Daily Gentle Cleanser. I'll link all the products I'm talking about in this video down below so that you guys can just go click and easily find it. So if you have oily skin, I really suggest using gel type cleansers, because creamy and milky type cleansers, it's not enough to cleanse away the excess sebum that your skin's producing. And here I have a couple of options. These are just like the key ones that I personally really like, and they contain ingredients that help. So for example, the COSRX Low pH Good Morning Gel Cleanser. This will help cleanse away sebum because it does have salicylic acid in it. And good thing about it is it also contains tea tree oil. Let me show you guys. Ooh, I forgot a cloth, but that's okay. Okay, so you squeeze it out and it's like a gel like that. As I said, it's very gentle, but it's very effective. COSRX never lets me down. It's one of my favorite skincare brands. I often talk about it on my channel. You probably noticed if you watch a lot of my videos. Another great one that I recommend for cleansing / exfoliating is this one by Cure. It's their natural Aqua Gel. And basically, you use this like a cleanser. This acts as an exfoliant, but it's not harsh. It doesn't scrub it like beads or mitts. So it's like a cleanser, but it exfoliates. Since we're talking about cleansing, actually, let's talk about what you shouldn't use. I really stay away from scrubs, physical scrubs, mitts, all those things that say they exfoliate the skin. I don't opt for those options. I never recommend it to you guys because, like I said, it's harsh. And a lot of those products cause micro tears in the skin, which you don't want, because once you have micro tears, bacteria gets in really easily, and that's how we get breakouts too. So when you think about large pores, a lot of people also struggle with blackheads. And, in the skincare world, they always try to sell you nose strips. Like, use this and you'll be blackhead free, it'll shrink pores. But nose strips are actually very harsh because it's basically like super glue on your nose, and all the way down to here. And your skin right around this area, the under eye, is very delicate, it's very thin. Even when you're young, don't use it. Especially once you're past mid-20s, don't use nose strips because over time, if you rip it like that so often, it will stretch your skin. You will notice that your pores are not shrinking. Shrinking, it doesn't really shrink, but it's not going to make them look less obvious because you are irritating skin a lot. I no longer go for any type of peel-off masks anymore. They're the ones that you put on. It's like a paste, and you let it dry 15-20 minutes, and then you just slowly peel it off. Another cleansing don't is not to wash your face excessively. There are oily skin individuals who think, okay, if I keep washing my face a lot, like 4 or 5 times a day, it would help. Yes, you do need to properly cleanse your face, but not excessively. You're tricking your skin into thinking that it's dried out. So it's going to produce even more oil to compensate. You know what I mean? And so you notice that your skin will get even oilier. I would say 2 to 3 times is a good amount. Let's move on to chemical exfoliants. If you have oily skin, you're prone to large pores, and you want to control the amount of sebum produced, you should focus on BHA, salicylic acid. The question is, do I need to use both AHA and BHA? The answer is no, you don't have to use both. But it's nice to switch it up once in a while because they target different layers of the skin. You know, AHA targets more of the surface, like the upper layers of the skin, the epidermis, the dermis, and BHA is known to target deeper into the skin layers. So because they target different layers, I find that my skin likes it more. It looks better when I use both. Of course, not in the same routine. You shouldn't use one right after another. I do it alternate days, and that's even too often. For example, I use AHAs twice a week and then BHA once a week type thing. Now, that combo can vary depending on your skin type, depending on the season, the climate, and just how your skin reacts to the products, right? And what other actives you're using. If you have oily skin, I would target more BHAs. So let's say you can use BHA 2 to 3 times a week and then maybe AHA once a week type thing. So like I said, AHA, great for dry skin because it doesn't go as deep into skin layers. It's also good for sensitive skin. Oily skin, acne-prone skin, look into BHA because it really targets the pores. They are the COSRX AHA7 and the COSRX BHA. You can also check out Paula's Choice, the 2% BHA liquid. I'll have it down below as well. Now, another product that really helps with the look of large pores is retinol. Retinol is an anti-aging powerhouse, and it also helps tighten the skin. So if you're gonna cleanse out properly, if you're gonna exfoliate properly, and you go in with a retinol, it's gonna really help. By the way, if you're gonna use retinol, don't use it in the same routine as AHA and BHAs because they're all actives and you don't want to be too harsh on your skin. So alternate days. If you're going to use retinol tonight, use BHA tomorrow. Last but not least, make sure you have a good moisturizer for your skin type. If you have oily skin, acne-prone skin, look for a gel type moisturizer as opposed to a cream. Cream moisturizers are more for drier skin types since they do need more moisture. But if you have oily skin, a gel is great. So some recommendations I have, Mizon makes a bunch of gel type ones. I'll put a picture here, link it down below. If you have acne prone skin, look for skincare with tea tree oil in it. So a good one that I can think of is, well, this one's more of an essence. It's the LJH Tea Tree 90 Essence. It's a Korean essence. So that's it for this how to minimize large pores video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave me a comment down below. Share with us what products you like to use for controlling your large pores. And I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye.